Good morning / afternoon / evening, everybody. I am SouthPawRacer, and this is a channel update video sort of thing. I figured with 2016 drawing to a close, it was a good idea to sort of update people on what was going on and stuff like that, and things I've got planned for the future, which I might actually hold myself to this time. Yeah, great idea. So, we're closing in on 600 subscribers, which, yes, in relative terms, is a pretty small number. You're a small bunch, but like I said in my 500 subs video, you guys aren't very many, but you're dedicated, and I really appreciate that. And I really appreciate the fact that you've chosen me out of the multitude of people that you could possibly subscribe to on YouTube. Some Australian guy who makes videos about sim racing and swears a lot. But thank you very much, and yeah, I really hope that you're continuing to enjoy the stuff that I'm putting out. So some updates on current content on the channel. Super serious track guides. I've actually got 4 that I'm working on at the moment, and I can tell you right now, they are Yas Marina, they are Shanghai International Circuit, Ennepagusa from GTR 2, and going back to my roots a bit, Bruchal Unterroesheim, which is a stage from Richard Burns' Rally. In terms of people suggesting tracks in the comments section of some of these track guides, I will say, like, I do read the suggestions and I do take them into account. Like, I accept suggestions for new tracks. But whether or not I actually make a super serious track guide of a certain racetrack depends on 2 things, okay? And the first is my personal feelings about a track. Like, I can't do a super serious track guide for a track that I like. It just doesn't feel right. And I feel like the actual sort of atmosphere and demeanor of the series is based on annoyance and anger and all those pretty negative emotions that you know, you can twist into something good, something that will hopefully make people laugh. The second thing that it depends on is how I can turn the track into some sort of trippy, messed up meltdown, a la, you know, Centripetal or Kansas. Those ones, like the real sort of, what the hell was this guy on when he made this sort of thing. So, you know, those are basically the 2 flavors of super serious track guides that I'm doing at the moment, and yeah, feel free to suggest tracks, but I can't promise that I'll be able to do every single one that you bring up. My summer car. Now, I announced on my Facebook page, by the way, have you followed me on Facebook and Twitter? You should. But I announced that that I was going to do a sort of a long-form sort of let's play of my summer car, the new sort of survival sandbox car building permadeath life simulator that's recently come out on Steam Early Access. And I have been attempting to do it and get it started, but seriously, these last few weeks, both in real life shit and sim racing stuff, has been absolutely just flat out. You know, I've been going hell for leather with wrapping up championships in sim racing and doing proper serious work for, you know, the people around me and stuff like that. And yeah, aside from the Kansas Super Serious Track Guide, my video making in general has kind of taken a back seat. So yeah, technical difficulties as well. I've had some trouble actually getting the game to do what I want it to when I've been attempting some recordings, and they haven't really worked out as I'd like them. Not entertaining, they don't have that little thing that makes them really good to watch. So I am going to properly do a proper attempt of My Summer Car, and it is going to be coming out in the coming weeks, rest assured, okay? I'm not going to flake on it. I'm going to get one out at least before the end of this year. SouthPawRacer's Soapbox. Now, I've seen people begging for more Soapbox videos from me, yeah, I agree. I want to do more. In fact, I have one in the pipeline right now, and I can tell you what it is now. I've called it The Confusing Genealogy of Sports Car Racing. Initially, this was going to be a sort of an explanation of how the class structure in sports car racing today sort of came to be, and how there's always confusion over, you know, is this car a GT1, but this car's also a GT1, you know, that sort of thing. But then, as I dug deeper and deeper and deeper, it turned out that it was just so much more complex and went back so much further than I could have imagined, and this is turning out to be a multi-parter. Like, this isn't just going to be something that's going to be wrapped up in under 10 minutes like the Nissan one or the Street Circuits one. This is something that's going to require a ton of discussion. Like, the script that I'm writing at the moment for this currently takes up about 5 pages, whereas the script for the first 2 I did took up at most 1.5 pages. That should give you a sense of the scale of this. And I do have more ideas for SouthPawRacer's Soapbox in the pipeline. I have a little list that I keep of topics that I want to discuss, motorsport and otherwise, but I'm going to keep them secret for now until I have something worth showing. I also want to do more actual sort of proper sim racing related stuff. Like, I recognize that I've been a bit slack on that recently. Like, I think the last proper like literally me driving something thing was it was the Audi and the Nissan that came out for iRacing, first-ish drive. And I want to do more stuff like that. I also want to do more sort of you know, just jump into a race and record it, that sort of thing. That would be absolutely fantastic for me to do, but unfortunately, with these last few weeks being as hectic as they are with the sim racing, I just haven't really done anything that I felt should be recorded, if you know what I mean. Like, there's Virtual Endurance Championship, which I'm doing with Magenta Warriors, and you know, that we don't take it as seriously as some other teams probably do, but we do put our best foot forward in that. And also, in terms of my own team, Fusion Sim Racing, we're currently attempting to qualify for next year's iRacing Blancpain Endurance Series, which does require quite a bit of effort, so we're putting a bunch of effort into that. And I feel like if I were to record one of those things, with R Factor 2, I have frame rate issues when I record, and in both instances, I feel like if I were to record it, I would focus way too much on the recording, and my performance, which is very important to me, would end up suffering. And I just don't want that to happen. So who knows? Maybe as my sim racing commitments wind up as the year comes to a close, my broadcasting and stuff like that, I'll probably just like do some fun shit. We'll see what happens. I'll just boot up a sim, jump in a car and drive. We'll see what comes out of that. Subscriber milestones. If you're eagle-eyed and saw me on Twitter a few weeks back, I actually posted a photo of some subscriber milestones that I put up, like, you know, a certain number of subscribers and a video I'd want to make to celebrate that occasion as sort of, you know, like goals for my channel. And the subscriber numbers themselves, comparatively probably a bit lofty for what I've got at the moment, but you know, you got to start somewhere, and I might bring some of them forward, who knows. I've got a few ideas in there that I'm really excited about and I really want to do, so yeah, once I get the resources and the scripts together, yeah, actually properly reviewing stuff like motorsport movies and weird animated series, probably. Stuff like that. Speaking of which, I received a suggestion from one of my Australian teammates to do Herbie Fully Loaded for a subscriber milestone at some point. Who knows? I might just do that. We'll see what happens on that front. Watch this space. I should also mention that I am writing music now. I'm producing music of my own, and you know, you've actually heard some of my own music in some of my recent videos. I don't have any pretensions of being an actual proper professional musician. I don't sort of make any claims about myself in terms of talent or production or anything like that. But you know, I'm making music that's been in my head for years, and it just feels so good to finally get it out and actually make like a song. You know, a really nice instrumental with a nice beat or something like that, and creating an atmosphere. You know, all that artistic stuff. My Bandcamp is reesgardiner.bandcamp.com. I've got 2 pieces of music compilation thingies up there. One is a single sort of thing for The Mountain, which is a track I composed for the trailer for the V8 Supercar Online Premiere Series Bathurst 1000 in October. And I've also got an Instrumental Works EP called Sandpaper, which has that track, The Mountain, plus a few others that I've been working on over the last couple of years as a sort of feeler, putting out the feelers. They're free, basically. Name your price, so you can pay for it if you like, but you don't have to. It's entirely up to you. But feel free to check out my tracks and yeah, just have a listen and enjoy. And to finish off, I think I might as well do something that I've been meaning to do for a while, and that is engage in a years-old meme that is probably really tired and dead in the water. Apparently, you can get some interesting results if you Google image search your name, the Hedgehog, because, you know, the Sonic fandom is kind of, yeah, you can find a bunch of weird images of Sonic OCs with your name. So, yeah. I'm gonna give that a go now. Is it a tired old thing? Yes. Do I give a shit? No. It's late at night, and my usual mix of pretending to be a race car driver and scripting, spiced with intermittent self-loathing, just isn't doing it for me right now. So I'm going to jump right into it and go Reese the Hedgehog. There is no going back from this. Let's see what kind of shit we get. Oh no. Oh dear. What's this? Reese the Hedgehog. Ah. Oh. Wow. Jeez, check out those shoes. He's fucking ripped, eh? I mean, I can't really complain about the line art. Yeah, it's not terrible, but holy shit, where's that fire coming from? Hey, is that the background, or is that like a tail or some shit? I don't know. Hey, there's another picture of him. Wow. check that out. Oh man, that's life goals right there. That torso. That's what I want here. I'll never give up no matter what happens. Okay. Sure. Holy shit. Whoa, okay. Wow. That one's, alternative. What the fuck is this? My sexy pony Sona Reese. Oh my god. That has nothing to do with what I'm looking up, but holy fucking shit. I think I've received more than my fair share of interesting dreams fuel for the night. Yeah, look, like I said, hey, body goals, am I right? So anyway, that's my channel update video for November 2016, and I guess here's to a fruitful and food and drink filled December, and yeah, I'll try and bring something out when I can. So yeah, thank you very much for watching once again, and yeah, I guess I'll see you when I see you. I'm SouthPawRacer. I'm a sim racer. I make videos about that and other stuff, and I will see you at the first corner. Goodbye.